Hey folks, Chris here with MPC Remote Start. Today I'm going to show you how to take this remote car starter and install it into this 2014 Dodge Charger push to start. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to need to access underneath this panel here. So to remove this panel, first thing we need to do is take out this outside dash panel. So you're going to take your panel puller, we'll unsnap, that'll pop this off, and it's going to expose these two Phillips screws right here. All right, now we're going to go ahead and be able to pop down this panel. We're going to go ahead and just simply pull out here and pull out here, and that's going to drop this dash panel right here, which will allow us to this cavity on the right side to get to the back of the push to start button. All right, everything's accessible now, so what we're going to do is stick our hand up in here and reach right behind the push to start button. You'll push it on the tab and you're going to unplug the push to start button like so. So now we're going to go ahead and take our factory connector, we're going to plug it into the T-harness female. Then we're going to take our T-harness female and we're going to plug it in right here at the push to start switch. And there you go. All right, so we're going to locate your OBD2 connector, which is right here underneath the side of the dash, right at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and push it on the clips, and it's going to clip it right up. Once we clip it up, we'll pull it out from over here and we're going to plug in our OBD harness. We'll go ahead and feed it back up through here, and then that'll snap right into place like so. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and point out to you the extra wires that are on the 20-pin connector. None of these current wires are needed for this install for this vehicle, so we're just going to go ahead and cut them loose here. We will tape those back when we clean up the install. All right, we're ready to program the module. To do so, press and hold down the program button. While holding down the program button, we're going to plug in the black 4-pin connector. Okay, once it's plugged in, you'll see the lights alternate. Let go when you see a solid single blue light. All right, now we're going to plug in the rest of our connectors. The 6-pin red, 5-pin white, white 20-pin. Okay, we need to press the push to start button 2 times. And we're going to come back to the module and press the program button 1 time, waiting for the red and blue to flash. Okay, now that we have the red and blue flash, we're going to need to turn off the ignition, pressing the push to start 1 time. Now we take the unlock button from the remote control and press unlock. We're waiting for the yellow light to come on. Okay, now we need to remove the battery from the remote control. So since we've removed the battery already for you, we're going to go ahead and go into the next step. You have to press and hold the remote control right up over the push to start button, and you're going to push the push start button 2 times. You'll see that the module goes to red. Now we push it 1 time, and then we push it 2 times again. We should get red and blue. There's our red and blue. And our yellow red. Now push it 1 time, pull the key away. The yellow and red flashing means we're ready to do our decryptor. Okay, now that we're ready to do the decryptor, you'll need to download the FlashLink Manager program and install it into your computer. The login and password information will be listed on your tip sheet. Please refer to your tip sheet. Once you've logged in, you'll be here at the FlashLink Manager 4. Now that you're there, you're going to go ahead and plug in your USB FLL adapter. Now we're going to go ahead and plug in our module. The module will go red, the USB will go green. You'll see here now it's detected the module. Okay, so what we're going to do is, it's showing a Dodge Durango. We're going to go ahead and change it to the Charger. So we're going to press here. You're a Dodge. We are a 2014. There's our 14. We're a Charger. And we're a push start. We don't need to change any other settings. We're going to go ahead and load settings. It'll now set up and be prepared for us to be on the Dodge Charger. Now all we need to do is just go to the Dcryptor right below General. Select that. We want to send data. Select that. And what it's going to do now is it's going to go ahead and check the immobilizer, and it's going to process our data to do the decryptor. This could take anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes depending upon your internet access. And just follow the prompts as it goes along. Okay, now it's updating the unit. All right, so our decryptor is complete. It's now telling us to remove it from the computer and take it back to the vehicle. Okay, our decryptor is complete. So now we're going to plug the module back in. By doing so, plug the black 4-pin connector in first. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and plug in the rest of our connectors. Here's the white 5-pin, our red 6-pin, white 20 pin. Okay, everything's connected. So now we're going to go ahead and do a test start just to make sure everything's working correctly. So it's lock, unlock, lock. That'll activate the remote start. The vehicle should start shortly. Good test start, everything's working. Go ahead and press the brake pedal. That'll shut down the module. So we're going to button everything back up and get everything completed. We've completed the install. The remote start's installed and tucked up into the vehicle. So what we're going to do now is start the vehicle. So it's lock, unlock, lock. It's going to activate the vehicle and the remote start will start the vehicle. There you go. Now to do a takeover, you're going to press the unlock button on the remote. It's going to unlock the doors. You'll open the door, close the door, get into the vehicle, step on the brake pedal. You can now slide it into gear and drive away.